The transitional president on 13 May issued a decree dissolving all political parties and organizations of a political nature. He also signed into law a repeal of previous laws that govern political parties and that provided protections to them. We call on the transitional president to repeal this draconian decree. The transitional authorities must also release all individuals who have been arrested on politically motivated grounds. They must also fully restore political rights in the country. According to credible sources, documented human rights violations and abuses in Mali have increased by almost 120% between 2023 and 2024. These setbacks come at a time when Jamaat Nusrat al-Islam al-Muslimin, Islamic State, Sahel Province, and other armed groups continue to attack, kill, and abduct civilians, and to subject women and girls to sexual and gender-based violence, including rape and forced marriage. Malian armed forces, allegedly accompanied by foreign military personnel, commonly known either as Wagner or as Africa Corps, have also reportedly summarily executed dozens of people last month in Sebagougou in the southwestern Keys region. We call on the Malian authorities to ensure that multiple investigations they have announced into these attacks and killings are conducted in a timely manner, and that those found responsible are brought to justice in trials that meet Mali's international human rights obligations.
Why does the tone of this UN message sound so colonially demanding and commanding? To the contrary, the actions and decisions of these brave African leaders reflect the will of their people. Once again, these colonial dictators are masking their imperial intentions through a familiar face, and we should not fall for it. Shape. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment to the channel.
Al-Qaeda affiliate claims 200 soldiers taken out in Burkina Faso attack. Jama'a Nusrat al-Islam wa al-Muslimin (JNIM) claims attack on Djibo military outpost, site intelligence group says. Military rulers took power in Burkina Faso in 2022, but they have largely failed to provide stability. But is this really the case? Is that what people are seeing and saying? I hope you see what the colonialists are trying to do with propaganda-controlled medias like these. Published on the 15th of May 2515 May 2025. An Al-Qaeda affiliate has claimed it took out 200 soldiers in an attack on a Burkina Faso army base this week, according to an NGO that tracks armed groups' online activity. The base in the northern town of Djibo came under attack on Sunday morning, and a police station and market were also targeted, security sources told the news agency Reuters. Although there was no official toll, 3 Djibo residents told Reuters that dozens of soldiers and civilians were taken out. Al Jazeera was not able to independently verify the death toll. A Burkina Faso military source told Al Jazeera that the armed group was exaggerating the number of casualties. Burkina Faso military accused of taking out over 100 civilians in massacre. Militant attacks have continued in Burkina Faso despite promises by the military to tackle the insurgency. Author, Basilio Rukanga, BBC News. The 12th of May 2025. At least 130 civilians were taken out by Burkina Faso government forces and allied militia in March near the western town of Solenzo, Human Rights Watch HRW says in a new report. It says the massacre, following an operation led by Burkinabe Special Forces, resulted in widespread civilian deaths and displacement of ethnic Fulanis. The Fulani are a pastoralist, largely Muslim community who the government has often accused of backing Islamist militants. About 40% of Burkina Faso is under the control of groups linked to Al-Qaeda and Islamic State operating in West Africa's Sahel region. This is just more lies and manipulation intended to control and confuse public opinion. Remember to like, share, comment and subscribe. Ashay.